So for our inquiry, we decided that we would take a very boring and usual textbook problem, such as this one, and transform it into a 5E lesson. Now this problem involves that given that these two polygons are similar, find the scale factor of one polygon to the other one, and then use that information to find the perimeter of one of the polygons. What we did instead is we went to the National Corvette Museum. We found inside of their gift shop a toy car, and then we found an actual car in the museum that was where they were relatively similar. And we challenged our students to find the scale factor of the toy car to the actual car. And the only things that we give them is we give them the actual toy car to play around with, and we give them a ruler, and then we also give them a picture, which we projected in front of the class, of the real car and some given measurement on the length of the car. In other words, us holding a ruler or a yardstick or something like that in front of the toy car, no, the actual car, I mean, to give them some information on that. They are challenged to find the scale factor of the toy car to the actual car.
In addition to the Corvette example that we gave to our students, we decided to further elaborate on the topic of scale factor, and we moved it into the classroom that the students will actually be in. What we decided to do was create a blueprint of the classroom and have the students find the perimeter of their classroom. Now, it will be different for every teacher that does this, so they'll have to adapt it and create the blueprint themselves for what their classroom looks like. But with ours, we gave them a rectangular classroom, and it just has the basic measurements of it. And what the teacher will have to do is create a wall, just one wall, that the students will be able to measure that wall. And depending upon the classroom, again, they'll either be able to choose whichever one they want if the walls are empty and are easily accessible for the students to go and measure, or the teacher will have to prepare a wall and move things around in order for the students to go and measure that wall. But what they will do will hopefully is measure that one wall and compare it to the blueprint that they're given and create a scale factor in that, and they can measure it however they want. On the blueprint that they're given in the paper, they are able to measure everything. They can get on a ruler and measure 6 inches by 5 inches, but they can only measure one wall. And so with this adaptation or the elaboration in that, they are able to further adapt this problem that we have out here into the scale factor.
So, in conclusion, we took this very typical and very boring textbook problem and transformed it into a 5E lesson where the students will be able to explore the concept of similarity and scaling factors, and it's very hands-on, so the students will be in control of their learning. It's very student-centered, and through that, hopefully they will understand similarity and understand scale factors a little bit better.